Hey everybody, well this video is going to be my brush crazy video because that's what I've been brush crazy. So the first thing I want to show you is a brush that I've had probably somewhere in the 8 to 10 year range. And the reason I want to show this to you is because I want you to see, like, if you can invest in a really good quality brush, a more expensive brush, they're really worth it because they do last. There's definitely a much bigger payoff with them. And the one that I want to show you is this Trish McEvoy. It's number 37, and I don't believe that they label them or number them that way anymore. It's a powder brush. And you can see that it has a wooden handle, and I'll show you two new Trish McEvoys that I just purchased, and they now do a lucite handle. That's how I was able to date really how old this brush is. But this is a beautiful brush. This brush, as I said, is about 8 to 10 years old. It's sable hair. It is the brush that I go to all the time. Now it's a powder brush, but a lot of times I use it for doing my blush. I definitely do it for putting on powder foundation. I just absolutely, you can see how I keep stroking this, how I absolutely love, love, love this brush. And it was worth every penny that I paid for it. I don't even remember, but if I had to guess, considering when I bought it, it was probably in the $20 range. I'm sure they're a lot more money now. But you can see this brush has never shed on me. The handle is completely intact from the day that I bought it. There's no movement in it whatsoever. And this is a fabulous brush. This is why I went back to Trish McEvoy this past week and I purchased another 2 brushes from her. So the first brush that I got is also another sable brush. It's the number 48 blending brush. It looks like that. And this is just another great brush. I know this is going to be quickly one of my favorites also. Again, it's that sable, so it's really nice and smooth. You can see how well made that the handle is. You can see that, you know, there's no movement in it whatsoever. Of course it's new, so hopefully there's no movement in it. But this is just a great blending brush. Really, this was actually a really great, besides blending, I think I would use this if you wanted to do just like your blush, just do blending your brush. If you wanted to blend your eyes out and use a bigger brush, you could do it. For me, anyways for brushes, is I don't necessarily use them specifically for what they're labeled for. I use them for what I want them to be used for. So I might use it on my eyes one time, I might use it on my cheek one time. It's your own preference. Once you buy it, it's yours. Have a good time with it. And these kind of brushes, a brush that's this well made, is definitely something that you're going to like and use for a lot of years to come. The next one is the Mistake Proof Sheer Application Brush. I had to look down because that's quite a mouthful. And another lucite handle brush. This is a dual fiber brush, which is really great. And I have to say, this is definitely labeled correctly. This is for a very sheer application of your foundation. And the best thing about this, I don't know about for you guys, but what I find a lot in my dual fiber brushes is I find that the white part of my brush stains and I have a really hard time cleaning them. And I really think that that's a trick of how you can tell a better brush from a brush that's really not something that you probably want to keep in your collection. So I've used this several times and you can see how white the tip of it is. And of course I've washed it, but every time I've washed it, it's gone back to being as pure white as you can see here today. My other ones I can't say the same for, whether I do them just with a brush cleaner, a spray-on brush cleaner, or whether I do a deep cleaning brush. I really have to work hard at getting the color out, and on some of them I haven't gotten the color out at all. They definitely have been stained. So again, she makes an excellent, excellent brush, and I know this is one that I'm also going to enjoy for a really long time. The next brush that I bought that was probably one of my least favorite, I forget who showed it, I think maybe Sarah Victor. And it's definitely, you know, reasonably priced. It was under $12. It's the Truco blend brush. I have used it a few times. It is fairly soft. I have not been able to find out what type of hair it is because I've looked it up on several different sites and I can't find out what it is. It is a great size for going in and blending your shadow, so it works really well that way, but it isn't as soft as some of the other ones that I like, so I will keep it as a backup, but it's not something that I would say that somebody should run out and get. I think probably it's a little bit similar maybe to the MAC 224, and that's definitely a better brush. The next brush is my Paula Dorf, which I think I also used in a previous video. It's the Eye Blender brush. It's the one that I got on eBay, and this is Squirrel Hair, and it looks like that. This is another great brush. I love the size of this brush. I love the fact that it's a flat blender brush as opposed to the other blender brushes that are more like tapered kind of brushes. So really like that. I like that for pretty much blending all over my eye as opposed to just blending in the crease, although it works for that really well also. but again, a really nice soft tip to it, very well made. It's really, what you have to look for in a lot of these brushes, look at how dense they are and how much hair there actually is in the brush, and that will make a difference too, because it only stands to reason if one brush is $10 and one brush is $20, something has to be different. And generally it is you know, how dense the brush is. It's not just the hair, but it's how much hair that they actually put in it. And this one is definitely a winner. The next one is a brush that I used in my Christmas look video, and it's the Laura Mercier All Over Color. And I love the fact that she spells it C-O-L-O-U-R like everybody in Canada and in Europe does, as opposed to R-C-O-L-O-R. This is a flat brush. This is a great brush for putting on your eyeshadow. It's sort of as it says, it's an all-over brush. And for me anyways, it fits perfectly on my lid. It's a perfect size, so I don't have to do as much work. I can go in and get the color and pack it on really nicely. Just a really great brush. And this, I don't know if I said or not, is Natural Pony Hair. So another really super brush. And the last brush that I'm going to share with you, I actually spent a little time practicing to make sure that I get the right pronunciation, which of course I'm sure I still won't. But I won't tell you what I used to call it because it wasn't even anything close. And it's the Chantecaille. Now, go ahead, yell at me, tell me the wrong, come on, I can almost hear you guys. I'm close? Okay, great. Anyway, so I'm going to say Chantecaille, and then somebody will have to maybe do a response video and say, no, that's not how you say it, this is how you say it. But another fabulous brush. This is also a blending brush. This is called their Eye Definer brush. And again, let me get a little closer so you can see the top of it, the hair of it. This is also a squirrel hair. This is another really nice brush. Like the handle of it, it's a little bit longer than some of my other blender handles, and also really good size for going in and blending, and even for, as it says, for defining. So if you want to do your V a little bit more accurately, you know how a lot of us put the color to the brush and do, starting at the corner, doing that swirling to get your defining color in, and then bringing it forward. If you want to do it a little bit more defined so that you're really keeping it exactly to an area that you want it to define, this is really good for going in and sort of drawing in your V and then filling it in by circling it in. So really also a really great brush. So that's it. I've definitely been brush crazy, but I don't want you guys to get nervous. I have also been makeup crazy. It's been amazing. I've been on different sites. I've been in different stores. I've really had a lot of fun the last couple of weeks, so I have a couple of really great haul videos coming up. And especially, I just got my Eve Pearl order, which, according to everybody that I've been hearing lately on YouTube, it seems like everybody got in that special Black Friday 55% off sale. My order came yesterday. So what I think I'll do is I'll show it to you first in a haul video, and then I'm going to play around with it, and then I'll actually do a review on the products. So that's it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.